The Los Angeles Kings look to improve on their 99-point and first-round exit 2021-2022 campaign last season, and instead they obtained a nearly identical record, finishing the year with 44 wins and 104 points, good enough for a third-place finish in the Pacific Division. Just as in the year prior, the Kings would face and be eliminated by the Edmonton Oilers in the first round, dropping the series in 6 games, forcing Kings management into a tough offseason earlier than expected. The Kings headed into the early stages of the offseason with roughly only $1.3 million in cap space and numerous players to re-sign or replace. The first move of their offseason came on June 6 when a 3-team trade took place that had the Kings sending out goalie Cal Peterson, defenseman Sean Walker, defenseman Helge Grans, and a 2024 second-round pick to the Flyers for Ivan Provorov and forward Hayden Hodgkinson, before sending Provorov to the Columbus Blue Jackets for defenseman Kevin Connaughton while retaining 30% of Provorov's contract. This was a massive trade for LA, who saved over $7.5 million in cap space while getting rid of Cal Peterson's bad contract. The Kings' next move was to extend mid-season acquisition Vladislav Gavrikov on a 2-year extension worth $11.75 million before sending former second-round pick Sean Durzi to the Arizona Coyotes for a 2024 second-round pick, saving $1.7 million against the cap and opening up what had been a logjam on the right side of the defense. On June 27th, the Kings swung for the fences when they sent forwards Gabe Vilardi, Alex Iafallo, and Rasmus Kupari, along with a 2024 second-round pick to the Winnipeg Jets for disgruntled forward Pierre-Luc Dubois, inking their new star to an 8-year deal worth $68 million in total. In free agency, the most notable addition was backup goalie Cam Talbot, who signed a 1-year deal worth up to $2 million with bonuses. Due to the in-season trade for Gavrikov, the Kings did not have a selection in the NHL entry draft until pick number 54, which they used on left-handed defenseman Jacob Dvorak. Dvorak has a lot of medical questions after undergoing 2 operations this past season, along with numerous other injuries that have limited his play. When healthy, Dvorak is a solid two-way defenseman that won't wow you with offensive numbers, but is a big, smart defender with a long reach. At 6'5", 200 plus pounds, he is not a punishing player, but doesn't shy away from using his body, and gives a strong effort defensively and projects to play games at the NHL level if he can stay healthy. The Kings are exceptionally strong down the middle with the addition of PLD along with captain Anze Kopitar, who inked a 2-year extension on July 6th worth $14 million, and hope the added firepower can propel them past the first round of the playoffs for the first time since they last won the Stanley Cup during the 2013-2014 season. GM Rob Blake has made it clear that expectations are more than a first-round exit this season. However, should the Kings falter, more than just the players could be on the chopping block. I'm Dennis Morad with Inside the Rink.